And good morning. It is Monday, October 30th. I'm Jason Mann. This is Jim Check. We're broadcasting live from the top of Landmark 6 and streaming live on YouTube and X this morning.
We're here with your morning news to kick things off. Blasting work to close Highway 97 for a couple hours this morning, and that's going from 11 to 1 north of Summerland. So if you're heading that way, maybe kind of time it differently.
I guess that's an actual shot there, hey?
Yep, of that area for sure. And then preparations are in full swing for the annual BCUB aka Haunted House fundraiser.
That'd be the BC Urban Bulldogs Against Kids Abuse.
And who doesn't want a haunted house? That's tomorrow, Halloween. Again, what are you dressing up as?
I think this is going to suffice.
This is it?
Scary enough.
It's pretty scary. Cineplex Community Day means free movies and $2.50 concessions next weekend.
All right.
That happens on November 4th, I think. So if you're looking for, that's even better than Tightwad Tuesday.
That is. Right? And when you have 3 kids like I do, they're paying me to go.
Get in line now. History being made as Pan-Continental Curling Championships begin down at the Kelowna Curling Club.
Okay, 2025 Montana's Brier coming to town. That was announced last week. It's a big time for curling right now. I guess winter makes sense.
Winter makes sense. There you go. I was out on the golf course this morning on Sunday morning.
Was the grass a little crisp?
Yeah, the greens are slower for sure, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Kelowna's Grey Fox Brewing sweeps gluten-free category at Canada Beer Cup. You drink a lot of beer, don't you?
Well, I wouldn't say that. Does it look like it? Although I would say that if I found a good gluten-free beer, that'd be a first choice. So I'm gonna have to try out Grey Fox.
The award ceremony was held on Wednesday in conjunction with the Ontario Craft Brewers Conference, and many outstanding Canadian beers are recognized. The craft brewery thing is just taken off, right? Because when I was growing up, there was
2 beers.
Yeah,
Molson
there wasn't a lot.
Labatt's.
Well, then Kokanee kind of showed up, and now that
was big news
because that was a local beer, right?
And if you lived close to the border on the prairies, you'd try and slip across to go get some Ollie.
Get some
Olympia.
Oh yeah, I remember that in Coors Light. And this is big news for sure. The new section of Highway 1 through Kicking Horse Canyon will soon be ready for traffic. That would be amazing because that has been how long has that project been going on?
I'm thinking it's spanned past the full decade.
It's been a while, and that was one of the more dangerous stretches of highway there, right, with rocks falling and all that kind of stuff. Right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, the areas that I drove through there just recently, and you could see that it was pretty close because I think all the overpass. That's a lot of work.
That's an impressive infrastructure that they've really put in there. No question.
And then sad news, Friends star Matthew Perry died at 54. First reported by TMZ and then confirmed by Warner Brothers.
It was a drowning, and it sounds like maybe he had a cardiac arrest event in this hot tub, and then...
That's sad. I liked him. He had a lot of great movies, too, as well as Friends, obviously.
Mm-hmm. He was an average kind of person, right? Like, kind of tell.
Yeah. Rockets put their win streak on the line, played a couple of games down south there, and lost both of them. They got blanked last night by the Wenatchee Wild.
What happened?
I have no idea.
They were on such a roll.
On the road there. I think Marcy's going to go down to the next home game here and do some TikToks from there, so that'll be great.
Okay.
We're going to try and get the Rockets highlights on here, too, when we do the news, right?
Yeah,
so we'll try to do some of that.
Sounds good.
What's the weather looking like?
It's brought to you by ATB Wealth. Realize your vision of wealth. Go to atb.ca/wealth Kelowna. And we are looking for a high of 7 degrees today. Mostly sunny, although you see a few wispy clouds up there, and a low overnight down to around -4. As we stretch out, look towards the rest of the week. Halloween, again, mostly sunny with a high of 3 degrees. And for the ghouls and goblins in your life, it'll be down to around -3. So not a bad one. It doesn't look like there'll be any snow or any rain, just a little bit chilly. So some of those costumes will really come out in full force, I think. For Wednesday, we're expecting some periods of rain, some showers for Thursday, and more showers as we head into the weekend on Friday. Temperatures warming up to around 9 degrees. So as things get cloudier, we get those warmer protective cloud layers, keeping things warmer here in the valley, it looks like, again. All right, and right now it is a chilly -7 in Kelowna. We'll be back with more news, more information for you a little bit later on this afternoon.
Yeah, we'll do the evening news. Looks like if you're going to golf, again, golf's on my mind, today would be the day.
Today's the day.
Today would be the day. 'Cause the rest of the week does not.
So the evening news has been pushed up to 12 noon then? Is that the tea time?
So, who takes kids out, you or your wife? And who mans the door?
You know what? It's complicated. I usually stay at home, staffing the door for sure. Sometimes we have sort of a regular babysitter take the girls out for the first round, then Jen will take them out for a little bit later.
So you're out there trying to like fill the bag?
Yeah,
the kids are out there for like 4 or 5 hours?
It's more like 2, but...
So you have your oldest is
10
and the youngest is
5.
Oh yeah, so they're all right into it.
Oh yeah.
And what are the costumes again?
We got Hermione in the house. We've got Wednesday Addams, and then Wednesday's friend. It starts with an E. I can't remember it.
Hermione.
No, it's Enid or something like that. Yeah. Anyway.
Enid. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
See, I think I got it right.
Yeah,
Marcy
yeah,
says I got it right. And you're gonna dress up tomorrow as? You got to do better than that.
Well, the last time I dressed up, I got in trouble by other parents out on the street for being a little bit too gruesome. So
Really?
I'm afraid.
You had that pirate voice this morning, maybe just a patch.
Yeah, that would work, right? How about you?
I'll do something.
Yeah.
I might change my hat.
Okay. All right. We'll see how it goes then.
All right. Yeah, and like and subscribe, follow us. Feedback be great. We're also doing a lot of shows too. I think we're going to kick off our Energize series today. We've been saying that for a while. Lots of stuff to do for sure.
All right.
And then we did some good ones last week too. So.
And of course, at KelownaNow.com, look for the subscribe to the newsletter as a most direct connection to receiving daily news headlines in your inbox, 7 a.m., absolutely free, and no algorithms keeping you away from what's happening in the city. All right. Thank you, everybody. Have a beautiful day. We'll talk to you a little bit later on this afternoon.